All right, it's time to wrap up this fiberglass portion. So I'm going to take you tour around what I fiberglassed. It's a pretty straightforward process. You pour the resin in a container, put the drops in, you mix it. The directions will tell you to put a layer down beyond the affected area in the fiberglass first, then put the fiberglass down and saturate it with extra resin. All right, so down here, I know it's a little bit hard to see, the sun's coming in. Let's see if I can angle it. There we go. All right, this is where part of the connection for the stop sign was. So there was a big gaping hole after I took that out. There were 2 bolts here, and I mean, all you can really see right now is just the resin, but there was another bolt here that's going to create a hole here and then up top. And so down here, I didn't have any big holes, but I did have a little bit of cracks going along here, and then here beside the wheel well, as well as on this side over here. Last but not least, the biggest spot, this is where the piping came through for the heater that was under the back seat. Now this, if you can see, the fiberglass material is a thicker material, and I put a thicker amount of resin and saturated this area really good. And this is what I used for that thick section right here. The other stuff I use, it's a little bit thicker than a piece of paper, but it worked well enough for what I needed it to cover. All right, even though the working time was about 8 to 12 minutes per mixture of resin that you make, I was able to use the same brush throughout the whole time. Now this brush isn't going to be any good after. Do this on a nice warm day. Right now it is 67 degrees, and actually I had to open some windows because it was 78 degrees in here. So it was plenty warm enough for this stuff to work. And that really because you want the ventilation. Alright, so this last section is a little bit hard to see. I tried to get the camera back as far as I could. But it's about 6 feet by 7.5 feet. There is a number of spaces where the penny method or coin method liquid nail did not hold. So I have little holes here from where the bolts holding the seat down were that I will need to refill, and I'm going to use fiberglass to finish this section. But what I do want to focus on is one particular corner. And that will be this corner here. I believe I've solved the problem of water leaking in through the diesel fill. However, I am going to put fiberglass here and up all along this section. I'm going to cover these holes and these spaces along here and put a piece down inside here as well, and just really seal all this up pretty good.